It's been a while. We don't see this matchup too often. Colorful won the last one, but Fortitude won the second last one. And now we got ourselves another game. Another best of 5. It's the 2 Chinese that will join Happy in the lower bracket final and fight for the grand final against Lin. Fortitude on the left-hand side. And we start on Turtle Rock. This was the map where Fortitude defied Warcraft physics. This push yesterday against Lawliot, it shouldn't have worked. But relentless pressure, never giving up, got him the victory. With a rifle push. Will it be a rifle push here as well? Colorful with the Demon Hunter, and you know what? I don't expect anything else but a Demon Hunter here throughout the entire series. His favorite hero, currently the strongest Night Elf hero. Why would you change anything? And how much variety is left in Fortitude? He played the same matchup yesterday. A lot of game tape for Colorful. Thank you, Buttcrumbs, for yet another gifted sub. And thank you, Anora, for the 11-month, nearly 1 year. Also, Onyx, 7-month resub. Beautiful games for a beautiful weekend indeed. 3 farms. Walling off already. All the humans in the world are thirsting for some success in tournaments. Fortitude might bring it to him. To them. Fortitude has defeated Happy this tournament. He has defeated Lawliot this tournament. He was only defeated by Lin. He also defeated Sock in a mirror match. That match was sick, by the way. It's the strongest Fortitude in the past 4 years. I think that's safe to say by now. Tech is running, 1 base. Very conservative with mana. Tech also started for Colorful, who's only level 1 and didn't decide for a spell yet. For Colorful, it's sometimes a little 50-50 if he can bring his A game. I really hope he can today. This is the big stage. Oh, last it goes to 40! A lot of experience, can't deny that one, but still prevents level 2. This was big. Ring of Protection and Cloak on the Archmage makes hunting not that easy. But the Footmen are putting a lot of pressure here. No defend play, rather conservative here. And pulling back now that everything is hurt. So far, so good. Little distraction and keeping the Demon Hunter away from levels and from immolation. This is mana burn first. This is old school. Rifles and the shop. The shop is a little bit late. Thank you, Black Mesa Axe, for the sub. 18 month. Finally 18. You can gamble now. The cloak is helping out a ton. Power build on the shop. Very narrow game so far. There is an opening. Demon Hunter finally gets level 2. Tower is up in a second. Colorful is diving deep. Bit of an anti-timing here. Following Fortitude into his base. Haha! Blocks him in! Colorful! So smart! Ah, now he wakes up. For now. If the humans don't build themselves in, Colorful does it for them. Problematic situation now. Can't get the Archmage out. Sweet place. Really quick thinking. And that is, of course, Tavern Control. That's a lot of time for the tech. That buys so much time. It's 2 clicks, actually. Positioning the Archer there and hitting Shadow Melt. But coming up with that is really smart. Blood Mage second, Naga second. And that's exactly why APM doesn't really matter. Sometimes you win a mid-game with 2 clicks only. He can creep up a storm now. Very tanky Demon Hunter, which is necessary. And now the base is open and the Archmage is finally freed. Throughout this tournament, we've seen Fortitude come back from worse situations. But the lures come up uncontested. If you wanted to go for a rifle push, good luck with that. So far, Colorful outplays Fortitude big time. But we thought that for Lawlight versus Fortitude as well. But if you clear a red spot at the 7-minute mark, that's pretty good. What's the plan for 40? Good question. The Blood Mage has to carry late game, I think. That's the plan. Katga's Pipe for Colorful. Super nice. More Dispel. More Redo. Not a good start to the series for the human. Everything is very, very late. He finally got level 3. But it's only a matter of time until a lot of bears are in his base. And it's 1 base, 1 base. In that scenario, usually, human is always underwhelming. Is that still the case on this patch? Very little dryads as well. Bears and archers. Becoming more and more a thing in this patch. Skipping dryads or just go very, very few dryads. For faster bears, more archers, more damage. Colorful knows what's up. Very late expansion attempt at the starting position. That's the first red spot for Fortitude. The levels are slowly coming together. We haven't decided yet if Flame Strike or not. Flame Strike, of course, uses versus Dryads, but there aren't any Dryads. So against Archers on a higher level and Bears, this can work. Is that a blanket or a jacket? That's the jacket. 40 and I know each other quite well. We wore that before in tournaments we met. Can this expo work? Vamp Aura, very unfortunate for the human. When is he making the decision? Just a little bit of harass here. Not the end of the world at all. But needs a counter. Needs some attention. Needs micro. Needs a retreat. And that might open up the expansion. Yeah, and that's exactly the move that Fortitude is making as well. Protect the expo at all costs. It is Banish. Banish over Flame Strike. How long does it take for this expo to work off? To pay off? Especially if your main base is under attack. Blood Mage diving deep. Okay, there's a timer on Colorful now. He's at 50, ready to go up to 80. Second red spot belongs to him as well. He can fall back to the third red spot. Town portals on both sides. Fortitude, I think he's not ready. Lots of gold, little lumber. Production just now ramping up. And Colorful is pushing. This push is already scary because there's no SimCity, no wall off. We're in a base race. But base race with bears is a lot better. 40 is giving up this expo. Peasants all down, no repair. Big sunken cost, but damage is done. 2 Moonwells down. Naga still hesitant to TP. Here comes the counter TP. Can't get the 3rd Moonwell, but he's safe. Oh, he holds! I thought there should have been way more damage. Maybe I overestimated siege bears. Okay, so max supply for Colorful is 60. He just lost the town portal, 2 Moonwells. That's 360 gold. And peasants? You know how to rebuild peasants. You've been doing it all your life. Only 2 bears? Really? Why is he so low on bears? Oh yeah, I clearly underestimated that. And with 1 move, Fortitude took the lead. Well, 2 moves actually. First the expansion and not going for a push, and then the trade. Ooh, Colorful did you not through the game? Colorful is supply block for a very, very, very long time. Ultra Vision now, super wells ready. Can only go for upgrades to spend his gold. His very little gold. Naga close to 5. No breakers, I think. Yeah, that's an issue. He must go for a breaker or 2. Otherwise, rejuvenation is too strong. Flute for archers. Good multitasking. Good harass by Colorful. Always poking the bear. That is level 5 now. Finish what you started, Colorful. But 40 is in position with a lot of mana burn. Oh, that wasn't too much repair. If only he had some AoE now. Colorful is going for the base, and this time he gets it. With a lot more bears, there's almost no damage. Where is the damage in this army? It's only coming from rifles. Maybe a missed opportunity for Blizzard and Flamestrike that would have annihilated this army. Now you gotta face bears, dryads, archers, all just like that. Heal scroll necessary like yesterday. Ooh, trying to be conservative doesn't really matter. Expo down. Huge win for Colorful. From a scary situation, he just gets the ball back. And the Naga is growing quite strong. Not enough repair, not too many towers. No breakers either. And now he's up against 5 bears and closing in on 5 heroes. How, Fortitude, you brought this back before. How can you do it now? Mana burn versus siphon mana. Usually the Blood Mage wins this if he's kept safe, but he's not. Zap, GG, 1-0. Strong mental fortitude, no pun intended, by Colorful. Dodged. Like a Blade Master. Evasion on Colorful. It almost looked like he throws this game. When he couldn't get the expo and had to TP and was supply blocked and all. But that wasn't the case. Very, very good distraction. The archer block made this game. More or less. And that was hella smart. Colorful 1-0. He's 4-0 in his lower bracket run. Impressive. Very impressive. Northern Isles is next. That is 40's base. 40's base? 40's hometown map. That wasn't it, but that was also the map where you can expand the least. Northern Isles, really not a great Night Elf map. I can see Fortitude bring it back here. He was down yesterday, didn't deter him at all. Yeah, everything was a little out of position, no tomes of retraining. The Banish, not a fan of the Banish, guys. Not a fan of the army composition in general. Room for improvement for 40? But he's there to fight, that's true. Fortitude right hand side in the yellow, colorful on the left hand side in the blue. I think the hero composition will be the same the entire game, if not for like Terraner stand. There everything could change with MK first and maybe even a Warden. There we have them. I would expect Tusker Camp into green into Expo. No frontline versus bears is an easy loss. Can work if you have a big slow trap and huge AoE, but that wasn't the case. And for Colorful, a little bit of the question how aggressive he's gonna be, I guess. With... Ooh. That is a change by Fortitude. Damn, the past few weeks, he has been the most conservative expander in all the humans. Now it's an instant expansion. Can you reach that, Colorful? Can you reach that in time? Detonate is huge! Didn't snipe it or block it before. Problematic. And do we have... Okay, this game could turn sideways real quick here if the Archmage doesn't get the last hit. Who got it? Archmage did. Claws +9 as well. Big help. Footman harassing in the main. Demon Hunter, of course, doing some damage here, but the creeps are getting are attacking him as well. 1 peasant, 2 peasant, 3 peasants, and a TP forced. Not the end of the world. This is expensive. And that's what you get when you go for an instant expansion and your opponent scouts it early. The Claw +9 are fantastic though. And Demon Hunter is walking into no man's land, really. Tech instead. That's a lot of time bought. That's smart by 40. He's ahead in tech. He fooled the Demon Hunter, stopped his creeping. But yeah, there's a lot of footmen on the menu. Oh wow, the splits. Archers are coming up to kill some footmen. He saved both. Wow. That was really good. That's really high-class Warcraft right there. And Archmage plus 12 damage already. Colorful knows that the tech is running and has to make some adjustments. I wonder if it's Naga again. Or a Panda this time. And it's one base, rifles once more. Yeah, Colorful was too sure that it is an expansion. 40 with the curveball, and that bought him so much time. Another claw. Plus 17 damage. Good luck. That's a powerful Archmage. And I'm very curious about the second hero choices. Obviously, Fortitude in a very different spot than on game 1. He's not stuck in his base. He can roam freely. He can go for some counter aggression. And he can pick a Tavern hero. That wasn't really the case on map 1. So is it a Blood Mage once again? Oh, did that Archer go down? I don't think so. Otherwise it would have been in the overlay. Nice, but it drains Moon Juice. And yeah, it's a change. This time it's kinda colorful who can't go for the second hero. I like 40's position quite a bit. Colorful plays it careful. He's going for the lures. Deep dive, everybody. The footmen are trailing a little bit behind, but the water elementals are here. Huge moment for Fortitude. That army movement catches the Demon Hunter off guard. What a target. Can he get the second one as well? This is massive. The Archmage is the artillery that 40 needs. Another water elemental. You have to sacrifice some wisps ideally, but they are hunted down. Amazing play by Fortitude. Double lore cancel. Wisps gotten as well. 3 of them. And this bought him solid 2 minutes. Did he not okay. Did he cancel them? Did he not cancel them? I'm not too sure. But this push, in my opinion, one of the strongest and most underrated assets of the human. We see it versus Undead. We see it versus Night Elf. The throwaway footman push at the beginning of tier 2 for exactly that purpose. Can be so strong. And again, like Fortitude's flowchart, his game plan was disrupted relatively early on with when the Demon Hunter attacked alongside the Fire Nation. And then he got the Claw +9 and he salvaged this and he hit the tech button, and since then his game is really good. Not stubbornly forcing that expo. No. Just make a different choice. Demon Hunter gets the middle though. Devotion Aura, very good. Big Mana Potion, also pretty good. So how fast do you want to push this? Due to the lore cancel, there's not even redo. Heal Scroll. Militia. We're about to decide this map. Not just yet. Marketplace is tempting. Juicy, juicy. Okay, Book of the Dead will be dispelled. He should probably sell it. Did it already. Tomb of Retraining. I like it. It was Immolation 2, now it's Mana Burn 2. Not a fan of Immolation 2, really. We've seen it yesterday from Lawlight. And that Tomb of Retraining was severely lacking by Lawlight. Colorful paid attention, learned, and improved on that. It's not that expensive. Of course you need army right now. It's a very problematic timing for Colorful to just dump 200 gold into a tome when you really need and want bears. But this is the push. This is now do or die for Fortitude. A lot of stuff is heard already. We don't have immolation anymore though, so the footmen hold great value. He has a front line. And that is the sort of push we've seen yesterday on Turtle Rock. No breakers again. I think that is a mistake. Oh, brute force on the demon hunter. Invo potion forced early. That's the last item. He has a staff up. There's an orb up. Also getting a bear trapped. Has to use the staff. That means no more staff on the demon to get him out. But 40 is also hurt. But the sheer mass is overwhelming. And no moon juice. It's turning nighttime soon, but it might just be too late. Here in this situation, imagine a breaker to steal the redo. It would be game. It might be game anyway. Oh, gets a bear. Demon Hunter hurt. Another bear. What a decisive push. This is my home now, says 40. Puts his foot down. Puts a flag in the ground. And puts his name on the scoreboard. I have a tough time seeing Colorful getting out of there. And Colorful is supply blocked at 40. He can't do anything against it. 200 gold. Maybe a potion of some sorts. But yeah, that retrain didn't help him really. Army is still strong. There's nothing to do. Okay, big Wisp Flood to get rid of the mana and render the cast as useless. Stutter stepping looks kind of fine-ish. Demon Hunter, if he goes down, the game is done. Solid retreat. Always good micro by Colorful when it comes to Demon Hunters. But the Water Elemental is taking down a bear. GG! Series is tied. And that, yeah, there we go. That wasn't necessarily a micro win. This was a very good strategic choice by Fortitude that saved this game. Warcraft 3 strategy game after all. The claws helped a ton. Not gonna argue with that. Plus 14 damage on an Archmage. But I think even without the claws or with different items, he would have gotten these lores. Lores were late. The entire early game was a little shifted by Colorful. I don't really know why. And then the lords were cancelled and then he was in deep trouble. That was a rather easy game for Fortitude after the initial immolation harass. Just played it straight up from there. I still don't think this is the final form of 40. He had some very cool saves in the middle. There was some good micro displayed. There was some big brain displayed with the timing pushes and the tech timing. But I know that Colorful can do better as he just displayed on map 1. And I know that 40 can do better. Map 3. Concealed Hill, Colorful's pick. This is the map where Fortitude eliminated Lawliadon. It's a rather standard pick for Night Elf, very good to creep it. And also very hard to expand it for the human. But Fortitude's rifle push is so strong that it's not even a liability to play on Concealed for him, I think. There we go. Remo was yelling for a keeper on this map yesterday. Did Colorful hear him? And is that the change you need? Once again, since it's Fortitude, there is a solid, not a solid, there's a tiny chance that he goes for a tower push, but since we see the altar already, that is not the case this time. I think he abandoned the idea. Tier 1 tower push is oftentimes quote-unquote solution if you feel really, really desperate, and that was the case for Fortitude in this matchup for quite some time. And then we have seen some Naga tower pushes, etc. But now that Human is stronger again, and his level of play is a lot higher than before, be gone with the tower pushes. Archmage, Demon Hunter, everything stays as it is. We haven't seen a full-out game between them. Map 1, Fortitude was super disrupted. Map 2, Colorful was super disrupted. The beauty about this matchup is usually the late game. Mind you, this is the lower bracket. If you lose this best of 5, you're out. And if you win, you play against Happy tomorrow. So how absurd are the items this time? Double circlet. Good start for both. They leave each other alone. Rather passive opening this far. This can snap, or this can change. With snip of the finger immolation it is. So also with that choice, Colorful has to do damage soon. In the mid game, not really an overwhelming spell anymore. Yeah. Tech, again great items. And this Demon Hunter, once again, has no real targets. Yeah, you can walk into the base. Ooh, hello Archer. Nice movement by Colorful, seeing this coming. He's still creeping this. Oh, this is risky. That's the perfect spot for an Immolation Demon Hunter. I don't know if you want to invite your opponent to this, mate. It is a lot of damage, of course. This... okay. He decided it's the right call, and with the damage he has on the Archmage, maybe it's the right call. He actually gets it. Big mana potion as well. Kind of an invite to another lore push. Yeah, I guess that's what he put into Baidu Maps now. Boots, dust, off we go. But Colorful expected this, shuts the door early, and this is already a better defense than what we've seen on map 2. And there's not even lores to cancel, because tier 2 isn't finished yet. Would have the same result if he cancels the Hunter's Hall. He's doing it. He can't. There's another Water Elemental though. Solid distraction. This is the entire tech on the line for Colorful. The Water Elementals are not dispelled. Footies are hunting archers. They can't do anything against it. The Hunter's Hall can only be saved by a lot of wisps. He doesn't even get it! Disaster! Disaster for Colorful! Why was he so hesitant with the wisps? No lores for minutes. He tried to trap the Archmage. Didn't work at all. Naga out. But what do you do now? You can transition into a tier 3 mass archer play, maybe? The door for Fortitude match points is wide open. Colorful seems stunned. Where can I go? What can I do? Not much. Cue the tier 3. Hope for the best. We've seen games shifting in this matchup, in this tournament. But yeah, this is very bad. Chat, you're right. This is really bad. He wants to go for the lures, but they ain't here yet. Fortitude is a different beast these days. Archmage distracting, no leveling on the Naga. Also, no staff here. Oh. Wow, that block is great. And he forces the town portal. That's the best thing that could have happened to him. And no shop. Was he too sure that the fountains will help him? A little bit of a slip up. Colorful is, I don't want to say back in the game, but 40 is making a mistake here. He's leveling the Naga in the meantime, so something is happening. But this is 8 minutes in the game. And the lures aren't half finished. This was a game-saving move by Colorful. Archmage has to take a bath, but it's daytime, so he can't. Okay, we're talking. The push is still hitting hard. No reju, no way. Ooh, if he goes into the base. Nah, I don't think... Was that time for the lore cancel? Probably not. If I see this correctly, way higher on Sorks than before. There's no mana burn. It's only immolation level 2. You can work against that. But Fortitude, man, you're playing this really risky. No TP, no staff, no heal scroll, no invul, and you decide to go for the rock golem. It worked out on the left hand side somehow. And he takes away that objective. But can you get out as well? There's a lot of slow. That's a lot of slow. Dude, the confidence of 40. No defend. Lots of archers. Dispel finishing in a second. It is also draining moon juice. Okay. 40 is happy with the situation now. Got the Wand of Mana Stealing as well. For like a counter mana burn, but there's not even mana burn. So much space for spells. Still footies in the mix as buffer units. But Colorful is getting his bears out. Master Bear's ready. We still have a TP. He can force a fight if he wants to. Archmage again with +5, hunting these archers in the back. Naga in a bit of trouble. Naga diving deep, actually. Going for the kill somehow. There might be a Fork Lightning. Zap! And it's Naga on Naga. It's a little bit delayed, but usually when they meet, one of them dies. Surround on the bear. Invite for immolation, of course. So you have to lift this The shop is so close by. Bear is taking care of a lot of units. Oh, 40, this is not the fight you wanted at all. I think he was overconfident. Everything is hurt and bruised or dead. And it's a spectacular throw by Fortitude on game 3. Just play it calm and collected. Play your timing advantages. Positioning by Colorful was really good. Contesting the spot, waiting for the bears, get the bears out. But there's no need to fight for Fortitude there. There's no Dryads. The only crowd control is Frost Arrow, and you have that yourself, plus a lot of slow. You can dictate the position on the map, really. You can fall back. And now things are really not looking good. Okay, we go back to that tier 2 expansion thing. Level 5 Demon Hunter. All of a sudden, we got a level 5 Demon Hunter. When did this game change so much? It was the Archmage being caught in the upper left, right? Where he lost the town portal. That was the momentum swing. And now this expansion is desperation. Demon Hunter turns the playing field into a sauna. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way he can get this expo through. He needs the kiting game of a lifetime. But he's trying. He always is. But 3 bears taking care. Level 3 Naga. He out-leveled him so hard. Red spot still up for grabs. Naga zapping now. Okay, there's an Invo Potion, there's a TP, there's a staff. He didn't cancel the expo. Yeah, double orb for Colorful as well. No shot. This game went horribly wrong on somewhere. We aim for the Naga. There's a 3-level difference. He's cleaning everything up. Like, we're at 5-5 soon. If he's not missing the staff. Ah, here we go. Then there's no way. Slow trap, I kind of like it, but again, damage is missing big time. If he had Blizzard here, you could maybe get him trapped in a choke, and then Colorful is overconfident and loses a lot of bear HP. It's of course the moment to fight now that the Demon Hunter is gone, and Colorful is a little bit overcommitting. Naga almost arrested. He's going for the bears though. He wants more XP as fast as possible. Gotta take care of his own Naga. Archmage chasing. Need that kill. You need that kill. Naga's surrounded, but the Demon Hunter is back. And that is just a buffet for Immolation level 3. He forces that TP though. Fortitude is still fighting. Oh, but that feels so good. Empty fountain. Yeah, he calls for the gadget game. And that is a spectacular throw. Kudos to Colorful for bringing this back, but that was not his game to win. That was Fortitude's game to lose. He might think back to this map. If he loses the series, it's probably because of this map. Oh, that's not allowed to happen at all. This was 9 minutes Ancients of Lore. He won the fight because of immolation. He won the fight because 40 decided to take the fight. There was no reason to take this fight. No TP, no heal scroll, not even many priests. Heroes all hurt, army composition not online yet, almost no damage there. He got overconfident. And he thought he could outplay his opponent, and then he couldn't. And then there were bears, and then there was Reju, and then there was Roar, and all of a sudden the Demon Hunter's level 5, and then yeah, obviously he wrecks you. Very good first half of the game by Fortitude, almost flawless I'd say. And then he threw this game against the wall and it didn't stick. Thank you MNT7 Weasel for the 32-month resub. Yeah, very, very easy to blame this on immolation. Also very, very wrong in my opinion. Match points colorful. Might get the rematch with Happy in the lower bracket final. It's the similar situation that we had yesterday though, where Fortitude was playing against Lawlight. Back against the wall. And not the full potential yet. Gonna refill my coffee real quick, be right back in a minute. Last Refuge is the map. Match points colorful. 40, will you be eliminated here? Is top 4 where it ends? We've only seen Naga so far. No Panda. That's still an option. Demon Hunter it is. So, 42 choices again? Expansion or not? The map is a lot slower. Pushes hit a lot shorter. Pushes hit faster. Are we going for the mercs? What is that? He's building a blacksmith at 22 food tier 1? I have never, ever seen this build. This is super fast rifles. Rifles before the tech. There is no tech. Okay. Well, I'm curious if this is gonna work. He's supply blocked. So this... like he can go for upgrades now, but not for units. With the tournament life on the line, he's going for this unique build. Archmage's getting caught. Doesn't have the greatest items this time. Every other race has some builds like this, like Ted Fiends, Farseer Headhunter, etc. Night Elf with Hunts, we see it a bit. But for humans, we've rarely seen this. This could hit a sick timing or fail hardcore. Demon Hunter gets an item close to level 3. With Immolation once again, this map pretty good for that. Also expensive. 40, do you need level 3? There's no 2 racks. He builds an arcane tower now. Because I think what can stop him is counter aggression. Demon Hunter finds him. Last hit goes to 40. Important one. Item as well. Second Gloves of Haste. This is level 3. And unlucky Ensnare. You really don't want to lose that rifle here. Such an expensive unit at that stage of the game. No dust either. Oh, this game is not looking great for 40 at all. No deny either. Problems over problems. And just more problems for Fortitude. Blood Mage second rifles. No pally. I'm still curious how this is supposed to work. From what I've seen today and yesterday, 40 would have had a way better chance if he just plays standard. But he feels a little gimmicky. He feels it's time for something special, and that might bite him. Demon Hunter went off mana stealing. There's not going to be many water elementals. Oof. I guess the goal is once again to get rid of lores. That's been Fortitude's game plan every game, basically. Last hit goes to the Demon Hunter as well. No level 3 Archmage, only a Blood Mage with no damage, no frontline, and Colorful is holding that path really well. No chance for 40 to push through this. And of course there's tier 3. There's Bears, there's Reju. Time for plan B. It has to be. I think he's not going Mountain King or Paladin because of Demon Hunter. Yeah, it's Immolation, but you can reskill, and Colorful did this before. Okay, no plan B. Oh, wait, what? No, he's throwing it all in the Night Elf base, isn't he? All in. With the tournament life on the line, he's going for this push. I think he gave up a lot of control of the early game by going rifles. But maybe he's gonna prove me wrong. But every second gives them more bears, maybe even a second orb. Colorful is supply blocked though, once again. That was a nice timing that buys him time, and time is of the essence and exactly what he needs. And this time, he got his objective, retreats immediately. Already a lot better than concealed. And he has these items, man. Slowly but steady, 40 is getting a foot on the ground. And he's doing it again, right? Ooh, or red spot. Ah, still the banish build. Oh my god, Vamp Aura. Oh, that's so sick. That's so much sustain from that Vampiric Aura. Demon Hunter is here with redo. Again, 40 a little stubborn. No breakers at all. Will redo just win the game? At the moment, this is wasted time. Engine of War buffer unit. Blood Mage far forward. Colorful has lumber issues though. Needs more wisps. And now he sends the boys again. How much time can he buy? Dryads are coming. Dispel upgrade out. Banish rather useless, I'd say. Here we go. Onto the Demon Hunter dispelled immediately. And the Flame Strike could have done a lot of damage to buildings and bears alike. But the bears, they're losing quite some HP. There's no heal scroll available. Also not on Fortitude. He used that before. Demon Hunter in the backline. Militia soaking up the damage. Archmage is face tanking a bear. Little bit questionable as the Demon Hunter is diving deeper. That's 2 bears falling. Everything red. Zap. Again the banish, and this time the Dryad is not in range. Big damage mitigation, but Archmage has to retreat as well. Supply is even. Archers untouched. This game on a knife's edge. This entire series on a knife's edge. And Colorful is supply blocked again. Whatever he's losing now. Ah, he has a backup Moonwell already. Demon Hunter mana is empty. Makes it super hard to heal him up as well. Shop is coming in the back. Detonates. Brilliant! That was so much mana on Priest and Sork. Zap is coming in once again. The supply is with the human though. But not the confidence. The shop didn't come up. Was cancelled pretty much immediately in the first attempt. The second attempt was too late. There's no shop here. How do you heal? Damage done for now. Colorful is floating 900 gold. Can't put it into army. This might open up a 60 supply push for Fortitude. If he can somehow heal this army. Siphon level 2 will be unlocked. Zeppelin drop with Naga and bears. We've seen this before. This will probably not do the most damage, but you can zap. That's like 1 or 2 workers. Might force a tower. Forces you to stay back with a rifle or 2. Just there to buy time because Colorful knows he's a tier ahead. This will win him the game in the long run, as well as hero levels. And there's no TP. There's almost no item. Do you smell it? No, he didn't. One of the wind though. Hold on, the Demon Hunter has a potion and a staff. Can he prevent the staff? Yep, with another charge of the Wand of the Wind. Surround. Oh, Naga's there. Okay, that's how he stops this push. Can he force a town portal? The bears wreak havoc in the main. TP out. That was quite expensive as he went for the Zeppelin and the TP. This also forced the Wand of the Wind outside a fight. And this game is still up. 40 fighting for dear life. Sanguinius, thank you for the sub. Walker 3 all the way. This is the push. This is the 60 supply push. Ooh, Demon Hunter getting caught. That's a lot of mana gone. We have a heal scroll, no invul. Level 2 Fork Lightning. Level 2 Evasion. It's all online. And Colorful gets up to 60 as well. Or does he? Can he snipe a Moonwell for the 3rd time? Colorful setting up this fight. There's not too much time. Oh, Invis Blood Mage. Interesting choice. Doesn't want to get burned. The focus fire is sick. Whatever these rifles attack is melting. Wisp Flood is stopped to a degree. The rifles hold the door. Gun him down. Of course, a lot of targets now. Time for the heal scroll soon. So far, the damage distribution is great, but for how much longer? Blood Mage, a little exposed there. Naga's out of mana, can't go for the zap. Anti-magic, can't be burned at the moment, is slowed though. And the bears, they're falling as it seems, but how long can Fortitude keep this push up? The control with slow is good. No heal scroll for Colorful as well. As I said, Fortitude's tournament life on the line. He needs to get kills. He's doing damage, but he needs to get kills. Shop control is of the essence. Level 5 Demon Hunter, and that just might be the lights out. He doesn't have the necessary damage to get rid of the bears for now. It's a solid concave, but it's also a level 5 Demon Hunter. Can he retreat and get a potion? He needs to. Or heal scroll, I mean. Bears are falling. Demon Hunter level 5.1. It's been quite some time since we had good kills. But he's just pushed back. The rifles are all wiped out. This push is falling apart as there is no damage, and 2 or 3 swipes is hero kills. This is not the territory you want to be in. No, 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 no. Colorful spending all his gold, macroing up, wisp detonates were good, and again, no breakers to steal redo. Yeah, there's the spell, but it costs a lot of mana. And this is where it ends for Fortitude's tournament life. He eliminated Happy, he eliminated Lawlight. Zap is massive. The supply lead in favor of Colorful, the heroes in favor of Colorful, the tech in favor of Colorful. This is A-click territory, and this is GG. Colorful 3-1. Fortitude eliminated. We're gonna get Colorful versus Happy in the lower bracket final, and the winner goes up against Lin in the grand final. I think Fortitude was 2 levels better yesterday. With better play. Colorful, never really stressed, always found the way back into games. Even when he was down. And Concealed Hill. We'll remember this. We'll remember Concealed Hill. That should have been Fortitude series. And I think, of course, I'm not the expert here, but man, Flame Strike is, I think, better than damage. Better than Banish on level 2 because of the damage. You saw the lack of damage in the end. Throw a Flame Strike or 2 in there, if there's no mana burn especially. And all the bears are dead. Also, you pressure the Moonwells a lot better with that. Not a fan of the Banish. Not a fan of not a single breaker. And that's our lineup for tomorrow. Happy, Colorful, the rematch. And Lin is waiting in the grand final. All best of 5 apparently. I thought the grand final is best of 7, but okay. Best of 5. Happy is probably already analyzing the games of today. Shout out to OpSpot for the sponsorship. The second series, a little overwhelming because we gotta be honest, Colorful got outplayed. Fortitude got outplayed. And there were way bigger chances for Fortitude to take the series. But we got an insane Happy versus Lin series today. And there are chances that we get the same again tomorrow. Happy so far against Colorful seems rather flawless. I wouldn't be surprised if the grand final is a rematch of the winner bracket final.